Can you stop a hurricane with a nuclear weapon? That was a question that was apparently asked by a politician. But this was also an issue that was explored in the past. I'll talk more about that on this episode of The Weather Hit. Over the weekend, Axios reported that the President of the United States inquired about the use of nuclear weapons to stop a hurricane. The news report said that according to a source in the White House, quote, "As they're moving across the Atlantic, we drop a bomb inside the eye of a hurricane and it disrupts it. Why can't we do that?" End quote. The president reportedly denies that he was asked this question, but still, this is nothing new. In 1961, Francis W. Reichelderfer, the head of the U.S. Weather Bureau at the time, mentioned the possibility of exploding a nuclear bomb in a hurricane, according to National Geographic. Now, that same year, a hurricane made landfall in Texas, and a newspaper editorial posed the same question. In 1959, a meteorologist named Jack Reed proposed the same idea. He wrote that the 20 megaton detonation will replace warmer air with colder air from the eye wall, increasing the central pressure and decreasing the maximum sustained wind. The delivery of the bomb would be from a submarine, and fallout would be minimum. Alrighty, that was some of the thinking then, but here's the problem. The heat released by a hurricane, according to NOAA's Hurricane Research Division, is 10 megatons every 20 minutes. 10 megatons released by a hurricane, equivalent, every 20 minutes. That's a lot of juice. And using one nuclear weapon once will not do the trick. And the big radioactive elephant in the room is the issue of nuclear fallout. The HRD, again, noting that released radioactive fallout would move quickly via the trade winds to impact the land areas. This scenario would cause devastating environmental impacts. So, to recap, the president reportedly brought up the question about nuking hurricanes to make them weaker. But the issue was explored decades ago, even by a meteorologist. But it would not solve the problem of killing a hurricane. And the environmental impacts from the spread of nuclear material would be another monster of an event itself. Now, I hope you found this useful. Hit like if you liked it, hit dislike if you thought this was as terrible as the aforementioned idea. And I'll see you back again here next time.